By identifying the emotions of not only ourselves, but the people that we encounter, we'll begin to better kind of emulate and take the actions that are necessary to design the future that we're trying to look for. So if you're joining sales to design a future of abundance or financial security or a career, whatever it is, you need to identify what that reason why is. Because there are gonna be times where you hit slumps, you feel like you can't sell nothing, or maybe the person next to you produces more. It's a mental sport. But if you can just hone in and just focus on your own game and remember that selling is actually serving, it's not trying to make a quick buck. It really is a matter of serving, and it pays back tenfold. Because if you can help enough people get what they want, you will eventually get what you want. If you can help enough people the correct way solve a particular problem, they will be so grateful for you and to you, they will feel indebted to you. And so that's how a successful salesman becomes successful, is because they've identified that switch. They've made that to their service or their engagements. And so that's how you build a book of business. That's how you get referrals. That's how you consistently produce and outproduce the average salesperson in your team. You're looking at it through a different lens. You're looking at it in a different way. Where a lot of salespeople who may be average or below average, they're looking at it as a grind. They're looking at it as something that they don't want to do, like you got to take out the trash, or you got to go clean your house, or you got to wash your car. It's something that you don't necessarily want to do, but you feel like you have to in order to pay the rent. You see, when you develop a way to look at your sales job or your profession as a way of maximizing help to anyone you encounter, like your goal is to help change people's lives. I know it sounds corny, right? It sounds like cliche, but it's the absolute truth. When you look at your job that way, it no longer is a grind. It's a little bit easier to do. Now, when you add an additional condition, like where you look at it as like a game, where you're competing with the best of them, or you're determined to become the best or the top earner, then it becomes a game. And so now it's not necessarily a grind. But at the end of the day, you have to put the two together. So you have to look at selling as serving, and you got to look at your grind as an actual game.